What's true and what's fake dominated the most extraordinary press conference ever staged in the White House, after Donald Trump had claimed migrants were invading America.
Your campaign had an ad showing migrants climbing over walls and so on.
That's true. But they weren't actors.
They're not going to be doing that.
They weren't actors. Well, no, it's true. Do you think they were actors? They weren't actors. They didn't come from Hollywood. These were people. This was an actual, it happened a few days ago. And
they're hundreds of miles away, though. They're hundreds and hundreds of miles away. That's not an invasion.
Honestly, I think you should let me run the country. You run CNN.
All right.
And if you did it well, your ratings would be much better.
If I may ask one other question, Mr. President, if I may ask one other question, are you worried?
That's enough. That's enough.
Mr. President, I was going to ask one of the other folks.
That's enough.
Pardon me, ma'am. Mr. President,
that's enough.
Mr. President, I had one other question, if I may ask, on the Russia investigation. Are you concerned that you may have?
I'm not concerned about anything with the Russian investigation because it's a hoax. That's enough. Put down the mic.
Mr. President, are you worried about indictments coming down in this investigation?
Mr. President.
I'll tell you what, CNN should be ashamed of itself having you working for them. You are a rude, terrible person. You shouldn't be working for CNN. Go ahead. Go ahead, Peter, go ahead.
In Jim's defense, I've traveled with him and watched him. He's a diligent reporter who busts his butt.
Well, I'm not
like
a big
the rest
fan
of
of yours either, so
I understand.
To be honest.
So let me ask you a question, if I can. You repeatedly said...
You aren't the best.
Mr. President, you repeatedly, over the course of the...
Okay, just sit down, please. Well, when you report fake news, when you report fake news, which CNN does a lot, you are the enemy of the people. Go ahead.
Mr. President.
Sometimes destructive aggression is typical of someone in a CEO position or a leadership position. And it's a characteristic of what we call the Dark Triad. And the Triad is a mixture of narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy.
That's enough. That's enough.
Mr. President,
Americans against one another, sir.
Peter, what are you trying to be him?
No,
what he's got is an extreme personality. And dark side personality traits are actually extremely common in high-level business people.
You are a rude, terrible person.
And I've witnessed almost 50% of those indicators.
But the best business minds, and I think also the best political minds, have got moderate, manipulative, psychopathic, and narcissistic personality traits, all mixed in with much nicer traits like compassion and humility. He's got the dark side traits in spades, but there's nothing kinder, there's nothing more gentle to balance it out.